You can hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Perfect. Okay, let's start. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Winning Edge Talk Show. This is Vishwanath, your host. I'm a sports mental conditioning coach. I have trained many athletes, helping them to improve their mental performance as far as sports is concerned. I'm the author of the book Success Mantra in Sports. And to continue with my talk show, today we're going to have a discussion on the foods that impact our mental health. Okay, now we are what we eat, said Hippocrates, the physician who lived in the ancient Greece between 460 and 377 BC.
Yes.
What he said holds true even today. The modern day man has fallen victim to his senses, and his sense of taste is one of them. The world has discovered varieties of cuisines that satisfy our taste buds, but too much is too bad. Too much of junk food, binge eating, and rich food harms our body, our fitness, as well as our health. We are living in a world full of stress. What we eat and our stress has a connection,
Direct impact.
and our the food we eat also impacts our mental health. Ideally, our food plate must contain a meal with a correct diet plan with the right amount of nutrients. Even in the field of sports, the athletes must consume a food according to their diet plan with the right nutrients added, because their performance depends on it. To discuss all this, we have an expert in the field of dietetics, sports nutrition, and fitness, and that is none other than Miss Lakshmi Pandrala. Welcome to the show, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you
happy to
for
have
coming.
part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, to continue, let me get along asking us some questions to clarify and to enrich ourselves more on sports nutrition and diet and nutrients, minerals, whatnot. Okay, now to continue, uh, let me introduce Miss Lakshmi Pandrala to all of you before we can get on to the questions. Ms. Lakshmi Pandrala is the founder, CEO of Lakshmi.fit, a personal.
Lamy.fit, sir.
Oh,
Sorry
Lamy
to
dot.
correct.
I'm sorry.
Lamy.fit.
Okay. Lamy.fit, a personalized and AI-driven sports and wellness platform. Lakshmi Pandrala is a WOTFA National Award winning expert nutritionist who has guided many to find their way to ultimate well being. Lakshmi holds a master degree in dietetics and food service management and is a certified sports and exercise nutritionist. She is currently the visiting nutrition consultant for cricket associations, tennis academies, and does several presentations in schools for athletic programs, etc. With unmatchable expertise in genetic test based nutrition, counseling, and diet plan preparation, she is one of the most sought after nutritionists in India. With the vision to touch lives through education and awareness on choosing food that nourish the body, she has willed her own way and has inspired many to live wholesome and fulfilling lives. She is featured in various newspapers, articles, magazines, and whatnot. She has worked with Indian cricketers, national and international athletes from different sports backgrounds. She is a sports nutrition partner with ABTB all in all their centers across India. She has her own app, Lamy.fit, available in both Android and in iOS. She has a yes. Now, madam, it's really an honor reading out all your achievements. Congratulations to you.
Thank you
So
so
once
much.
again, thank you for coming on the show. Okay. Yes. Now, to begin with the first question, how do you differentiate between a dietitian and a nutritionist? Are they one and the same? How do they help an athlete?
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you so much, sir. Thank you for having me on this platform. It's been real pleasure, discussing with you all the matters over a period of time, and finally got an opportunity to interact and discuss few of the nutrition aspects. I've been listening to your webinars also regarding the mind coaching, how it's helpful to athletes, and we are also definitely doing a wonderful job on that. I really congratulate you on that. So going ahead with our discussion today, what is the differentiate between a nutritionist and a dietitian? There is of course, a lot of people think it is one and the same. To be very frank, there is a slight, very fine line between a dietitian and a nutritionist. So, dietitian, as you can all see, that she's a person who will help you with, or with the selected clients, like especially coming from a medical background. So the people who are suffering some kind of a medical illness, or so namely thyroid, or maybe it's cardio issues or diabetes, these kind of things. So she has to have that experience who has worked in a hospital. So it could be a registered dietitian or a person who has actually studied some kind of a medical with a nutritionist, medical related issues. So that's what is a dietitian. Nutritionist is a person definitely coming again from the same nutrition background, but not necessarily would have worked in a hospital, or not necessarily would have worked on any of the medical conditions. That is what a difference between. So when an athlete is looking for, like, especially in India, right? So people don't know, should they go to a hospital looking for a dietitian, or should they go for a sports specific nutritionist, right? So yes, for an athlete, because when we are looking at an athlete, the requirements are completely different from a medical, oriented person, or coming from a person who's looking at a weight loss or a weight gain. So the requirements are very different. So for an athlete point of view, definitely you should be referring to a sports nutritionist who has actually studied sports nutrition as her bachelor's or master's in particularly, so that she will have that proper knowledge and will be able to guide you in all your, all the requirements for your nutrition.
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Okay, now continuing. How important is a good diet and nutrition plan for an athlete?
Uh, so definitely, any person definitely new in the current times. Of course, we can see nutrition play is playing much more even vital role for every person. But since we are discussing sports today and in athletes in particular, so nutrition and diet definitely plays a very important role for an athlete, because we all know that at the end of it, every athlete, the main reason why they are looking for that extra requirement, right? Because they want to have that energy for that sustaining training time or a competition, right? And also we are looking for that extra energy which will help in that recovery, whether it is a training mode or it is a competition mode. And at the same time, they have these additional requirements to maintain that particular category, whether it is their muscle or whether it is their fat percentage. So these are all the very very small minute thing, but very important aspects for an athlete, and nutrition plays a very important role in that one. So as such, we know there are so many general guidelines for all, but athletes, we know this, their requirements are completely different, because it depends on their sports, depends on their intensity of the level, their training, right? So their requirements are entirely different. So the nutritionist, sports nutritionist in particularly, knows how to understand all those things and calculates and gives those the particular plan to reach that individual athlete's goal, nutrition goals.
Okay, I hope our athletes are watching and hearing what you said today. And I want to remind them, you can't eat whatever you lay your hands upon.
No,
Okay, you can't eat like
definitely not.
that, because
Definitely not.
you have big dreams of
Yes.
achieving something in your life, and to achieve there, to reach there, you have to take care of even the small things,
Small,
including
small things.
your
Yes.
diet and nutrition. And I hope you heard Madam say that. So next time, no, it's not that difficult. It's not that worrisome or something that gives you too much of stress. You need to get your own diet plan and stick to that.
That's it.
It's as
It
simple as that.
you have to actually make diet as part of your lifestyle. Don't think that okay, this is I'm training now, or I'm an athlete for maybe next for 10 years or another 6 years. I need to be on diet only for that. No, diet. I mean, healthy food is for everybody. So make it as your part of your lifestyle. Then only you will actually see the results also, because diet as such, it's not something miracle. It doesn't work overnight. Just like how you cannot become an elite athlete overnight, right? You work years training, you work so hard, training under different coaches to get to that proper major level, so to that top level. So when you are training so hard, like 7 hours, 8 hours, I know few of the athletes practicing 7 to 8 hours also continuously. So just by taking care of diet, which plays a major role, so definitely it will give you that major edge also.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Now, what happens when an athlete does not eat right, keeping in mind the requirements of his body and the sport he plays?
Right. So we all know that there is so much information actually available on the internet. So everybody comes, a lot of athletes keep coming to me asking, ma'am, my friend is having this food, there is this person is having this particular diet. And we do follow so many role models also, who whatever Virat is eating or drinking, we want to follow the same, not knowing that is the right one for you or not. So all I want to say is one size does not fit all, because not every food reacts to every person in the same way. So there are different ways to come to your requirements. So just because your friend is eating 300,000 calories does not mean that you also have that same requirement. So we have a certain formulas to come to that calculate that requirements. So when that particular athlete is not eating to what that, keeping all these aspects, right? So you might be either eating, under eating, or you are overeating, because looking at the peer group, right? Because you all play in a group. So when you look at that certain person is eating this or certain person is not eating that, you also follow that. So you are actually harming your body, because you are not giving the right quantity which is actually required for you. So please do keep that, your requirements are complete different from your friend who might be a best friend. So do not follow. So understand your requirements and follow that. So then only you will see the actual results.
Thank you. So athletes simply don't Google for what to eat for your sport. Simply Google
Absolutely.
Lamy.fit and you will find Lakshmi Madam out there. Will support you for life till you achieve
Yes,
the goal, and definitely you don't have to worry about your food and diet. Okay,
absolutely. Yes.
now continuing. Okay, then during earlier times, many recipes included, the home cooked food included vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients in the form of nuts, cereals, pulses, grains, vegetables, fruits, whatnot.
Right.
But not anymore. Now, that is a thing of concern to many. Do we need to consume these nutrients in artificial forms if we don't find it in our food, like capsules and powders? Popular brands like Amway and Herbalife have made the nutrition products available to you across the desk to all of us.
Right. Very good question, sir. Actually, lot of athletes, because I've come across in my experience of 10 years, everybody wants to have that shortcut, right? Whether it is an athlete or non-athlete also for that matter, they want that results magically overnight, right? I want to have that sudden energy, or I want to have that muscle mass increased overnight. It's not going to help. As you said that yes, earlier times a lot of food was available, and actually the quality of the food was definitely the best, right? So because of the less contamination, or the less involvement of the pesticides or the insecticides which was used in the crops, so it was, the quality of the food was really good. But we cannot say the same over now, right? Whatever the foods are available, though it is the same. And moreover, nowadays, there is so much availability of fast food also. There is so much of variety of food available. Earlier times it was only, a staple food, right? Your rotis, your rice, your dals and vegetables. If you're a non-vegetarian, you would eat your fish and chicken. That's it, you are done. But now with so much exposure to so much of the Western food, so much of the fast food, and the satiety and the tastiness of those food, right? People are actually getting addicted to those foods, and they kind of get used to that. So then all these other things have the fall, like they are not having the enough protein, they do not have the enough carbs in that. So they are looking at the faster solutions, looking at the whey proteins, as you said, are the herb capsules and all. So all I want to say is that there is never a replacement for any of the meals. Main first thing is your food. Try to eat whatever you want, whether it is your protein, whether it is your vitamins or minerals, or your food, whatever carbohydrates. Do not eliminate anything unless it is you are allergic to that particular food. Eat all these foods, it will help you. But saying that, what happens is now the intensity of your workout is also so much, and your pressure, because earlier athletes, they would go play and come back, and not much was, the study wise also not so much competition was there. But now even in the sport and the studies, equal competition is also there. So the people are feeling so much pressure. The athletes are continuously under that pressure to balance out both the studies and the training time, with playing 7 to 8 hours, right? So you, unless you perform the best, you will not be selected. So you have that continuous pressure. So to reach that extra needs of you, yes, taking those powders, or the, like, whether it could be a whey protein or whether it could be electrolyte water, yes, it will help you. But again, it is not a replacement in place of your regular food. Eat your food, and then when the requirement is not met, then your sports nutritionist will suggest you, yes, this is the extra thing which is lacking in your food. Then only you will take it, otherwise not required.
Even for everyone other than the athletes, when you look at our plate or thing,
Yes,
we don't have the side dishes that is prepared with cereals or pulses or
right.
dals and other things. All that we can have is for a vegetarian, it can have be a rasam or a sambar or
Yes,
maximum rice. We don't have everything. Now, we remember those festivals when
that's true.
we used to
Not
have those banyan leaves with all those items at the ends of
items
the.
in there, yes,
Yeah, we
end
used
to
to
end.
joke it that is the top floor. You have
Yes.
to eat all those things. Otherwise, we will not feed you the bottom in portion. So
Right,
the older people, earlier people were very intelligent. They used to give everything to the body as in the form,
right.
for our food. But somehow it's missing these days. So
Absolutely.
that's a
Yes.
cause of worry, and now maybe that is making us to seek artificial foods.
Artificial.
Uh,
And that another awareness also, right? So people once they want to either lose the fat, lose weight or gain weight, right? They start eliminating lot of foods. They will restrict themselves only to 2 to 3 foods, because they would have read somewhere that I should completely avoid this, I should completely eat only that. So that is not going, that is also, then we are avoiding lot of foods, thereby reducing the vitamin and mineral intakes. Absolutely.
for the children, why they don't want to eat all those things because
Yes, yes.
it's because of the taste.
Taste.
Now, unless they are trained and made to eat from childhood,
Yes,
they will not eat it once they get into adulthood.
yes.
That is also
Yeah.
a big problem.
Yeah, taste. And one more point also, I want, they want, some of them are lazy also. They don't want to sit and chew it for again and again for a longer period of time. If it is something to swallow, they are ready to have
Yes,
it.
gobble it.
So, but if the, yes, as you said, if we make it a habit, start
Yeah.
with maybe 2 to 3 pieces a day,
Uh,
then slowly increase the quantity. Then definitely the children also will, they're smart enough nowadays. The generation is so smart enough. When we tell them, scientifically explain them, this is the requirement for you. These are the reasons we are trying to give you these foods. They do actually listen, and they are following it.
yes, yes, yes. Now they would rather prefer to eat some powder or a tablet instead of eating those sprouted, what do you call sprouted beans or
Sprouts. Yes.
sprouts, the sprouts, because they are not tasty, definitely not. But
Yes.
I always tell them what the
Yeah.
tongue likes, the stomach doesn't like.
Doesn't
You
like.
should eat
Yes.
for the stomach because what gives
Yes.
you all the energy and the nutrition.
Yes.
Okay. Now, coming to the next question. Again, it's also concerning the same topic. In most households, they find it difficult to prepare the menu you dietitians suggest to them. And the athletes are averse to eating these dishes for lack of taste. What is your suggestion? Again, it's a repeat, but maybe
Yes.
you can
Yes.
throw more light on this.
Sir, I would not agree completely to
The
this.
first point was the difficulty in preparing those things,
Right. Right. Yes.
according to your.
Yes, so actually, sir, in our fraternity and throughout my experience, I know so many of the dietitians or the nutritionists. We actually spend quite a bit of time talking to the person before suggesting any diet, any nutrition plan for them, so that we understand we get a proper feel of what the person's likes or dislikes are. If any person whom you have met has not done this, then you have not met a right person, right nutritionist. So please think about it. So do check the credential of the person you are meeting before meeting them. Another thing is, when a person, yes, few of the foods we do suggest which are may not be initially liking to you, especially few of the athletes whom I have suggested tomato juice or maybe the beetroot juice, immediately they do not have a liking to it because we are not used to it, right? But when they understand how it is going to affect them, how it is going to help them in their sports career, so definitely they do start developing that. So this is where sir also comes into picture, so they make them understand the athletes ki this is the reason we are suggesting you. So at the same time, we
Yes.
do not suggest which is completely not palatable to the athletes also. Few of the people, athletes, yes, they do say, no, 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 I don't like this vegetable. I am not eating vegetables. I am not eating fruits. No, we do not fall for that. We do not accept it because only fruits and vegetables are the food groups where you have all these vitamins and minerals which are absolutely needed for you. None of the other fruits groups have it. So yes, these are vital, so you cannot avoid them. So yes, few of the things we will give you few of the options in case if you do not like a tomato, maybe I would give you a suggestion alternative to that. But definitely whatever it is there, you have to eat. And another, coming to an athlete, all I would say is, guys, you are looking at something very very bigger. You have a very good goal in your life. Food is only a part of it, so please do not stick to that palate saying that no, this is not tasty, that is not tasty, because tomorrow you don't know which place you might have to go for a tournament, and there, for all I know, that particular food which you like might not be there. So you cannot starve yourself, because then you will be losing your energy, right? So start eating, get used to all the foods which are available, which are healthy and edible. Please do that. As nutritionists, we will not suggest anything which is not edible. Unless we eat it, we do not suggest you. Please do remember that. So yes, that's
Yeah.
the only thing I can tell you.
See, in the athletic life, achievements can happen only with great sacrifices.
Sacrifices,
No,
yes.
sacrifice, yes, they are athletes have to um, stop the cravings of junk food and all those things, and they have to sacrifice their, you know, cravings and
Craving.
urges.
Yes, yes.
That's when they get closer to their goal. Now I remember one international swimmer. I wouldn't like to name her name. She
Mm-hmm.
said right from the childhood, she was always told, and that is one of their staple food, is the ragi ball.
Right.
And she was told from childhood that it is very strong. You become very strong. It's very healthy. It is the best form of. Then she said, even after she entered adulthood and she was, whenever she was there in India, she consumed just that. I was saying, no, nowadays children they don't want to consume
They
ragi
don't
ball.
want to eat.
She said,
Yes,
no, 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 no. She said, I used to eat only what my mother prepared for me.
that's
Even today, see the belief in the mind that ragi ball is good, which is healthy, which is palatable, very healthy. It's also in the mind.
it is
Okay,
engraved. Yes.
I wouldn't say it's placebo. I won't say it's placebo, but still,
No, no, no.
it's
Yes,
in the mind. Uh, she's been brought up that way, and she believes that it's
yes,
an important part of her diet. So, just to remind you.
yes.
Okay, now coming to the next question, can you tell our audience about the most important nutrients every athlete needs to consume with the right proportion, and in which natural forms are they available?
Okay. Yes, sir. For of course, athletes, as we said, their body requirements are completely different. Their nutrient requirements are completely different. Their energy requirements are very high due to their high intensity training, right? So their metabolism is very high. Their energy metabolism is very high. So that's why the body functions are also different, and the requirements are very high compared to a non-athlete. So and yes, as an athlete, definitely there are certain nutrients which you have to be very much focused on, because these are the ones when you are, because as an athlete you train a lot and you sweat a lot, right? You are continuously under stress in the sense, of course mental stress is also there. At the same time you are under physical stress also, because you are working out. So there are
Training
certain
your body.
set, right? So there are certain set of nutrients which should be given on an extra quantity. For namely, I would say iron is there, calcium is there, vitamin D, vitamin B's, right? These are all, and C, antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E, and selenium. These are some of the nutrients which should be definitely given on a slightly higher dose compared to a non-athlete. The reason we stress on these vitamin C and E, which are the antioxidants, are because as we discussed, the body is continuously under stress, oxidative stress, right? So the muscles are overly used. You are continuously, so to eliminate those toxins, to reduce that oxidative stress, to reduce that inflammation, to increase your recovery. When the inflammation is less, then only the recovery happens faster. So to help that, vitamin C and E are very much needed. So vitamin C, as we know, which is very commonly available in most of the citrus fruit, as simple as the lemon juice or the amla juice, oranges, tomatoes, capsicum. These are all the foods which are very highly rich in this vitamin C. And coming to vitamin B, we all know that a lot of vegetables has, greens especially has vitamin B's, and B12 is there very much present in most of the non-vegetarian food, and eggs of course are the one of the superfoods you can call it as. So definitely eat all these things which will help you in giving that extra quantity which you require more. And calcium is another one which you required in more quantity, because and this is very easily available, right? It is there in the milk products, whether it is a curd, whether it is milk. So just consume your milk or the curd on a regular basis, and that will take care of your calcium requirements, because that is very essential for your vitamin D absorption also. So both are interrelated. So a lot of these are the nutrients which you should be consuming on a daily basis. Coming to zinc, zinc is another mineral which, though it is needed in a very less quantity, but at the same time it has to be given on a daily basis, include in the foods on a daily basis. Like selenium is another nutrient which is present in the Brazil nuts, right? Which is easily available, and those are the ones which will help you in this, again, the recovery. So when I say slightly more is because there is no set, like we have to come to understand your requirements of different calories on a daily basis. Then we will calculate and tell you this is your requirement. For example, calcium is there, so iron is there. So compared to an athlete to a non-athlete, at least 70% more is what we suggest, because you need that higher iron requirements on a everyday basis. Even for that matter, vitamin D also of 700 IU is, at least I would be suggesting 600 is very much good, but definitely 700 IU if you can take, that will really give you. So to determine your requirements, timely do your blood test so that you know if you're having any deficiencies. Then these again giving these particular nutrients on a slightly higher required dosage, we will be suggesting you based on your blood parameters.
So coming to the deficiencies, what I would like to say is, in India at least,
Yes.
when athletes are concerned,
Mm-hmm.
now they begin to play a sport, they become good at it, then they practice the skills, then they try it with their execution, they become better at it, they start participating in tournaments, and they set goals for themselves, they have dreams, they go on.
Right.
But the two important areas that complete the cycle holistically are the food that they consume, their own bodies, what is inside. then the mind. These are the two areas in India, at least, they are not giving full importance. When I talk to the athletes and their families, I can talk to them, at least when I come to a mind coach like me, I talk to them, are you taking him or her to a nutritionist? They say, no, right now, no, we are just giving whatever is we think is good for them. Okay, that is fine. As you said, home cooked foods have everything there, and you should not skip your food. Okay, they are finding whatever
True.
the body requires from their home cooked food. But in case they have a deficiency, which they don't know it's happening,
Absolutely.
many athletes complain of fatigue and losing energy and all that, and they can't withstand that, especially when they go to hotter climates.
Climates,
When
yes,
they are in Bangalore, it's a very moderate climate. I
absolutely.
remember, when they complain about this, they go get into cold conditions abroad, Europe and those countries, and then I remember them speaking about participating in very hot conditions.
Right,
Now, they will need to know their bodies, what happened suddenly,
right,
why they lost their energy, what happened suddenly because they had big dreams, suddenly they go there and meet the unexpected. And they're
right.
now shocked, they don't know what to do.
What to do?
Now, this is where people like you come in,
Yes,
to help them understand their bodies, help them to understand, to know their deficiencies, and how to overcome them. Now,
right.
how can they know their deficiencies in the first place? Whether they
Sir,
have a deficiency, first of all.
right.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I would definitely, at LamiFit, what we do is we practice. This is the very first, scientific move way we go for any approach, right? When we are looking at an athlete or a non-athlete, when we are trying to suggest a nutrition plan, when they reach to us, coming to us to asking for help, that they need that extra help they are looking for. So, first we start with is a blood test, because then they will say, no, no, madam, I've been giving very good food, no need to do blood test, can we just start? I say, yes, we can do that, but I would strongly recommend, because in my 10 years of a year experience, I have seen so many athletes. There was not even one athlete, I would say maybe 1% of the athletes or 1% of non-athletes I would have seen where whom they have not coming without any deficiencies. Because for a person, for not to fall in these deficiencies categories, you should be eating at least 4 to 5 type of vegetables a day, 4 to 5 types of fruits a day, right? And all food groups has to be included in today's fast life. And today's, they have this practice of 4 to 6 to 7 hours. For sometimes there is hardly any time for them to spend so much time eating all these things, right? At the same time, we are looking at the expenses also, all these fruits and vegetables, and the calories more will be becoming. So then definitely they do compromise on the type of foods they are eating. So more, and when they are sweating, that extra sweat, there, they will be losing most of the nutrients through their sweat. That is the reason we actually suggest them to go for a blood test. Because as you said, right, there was an athlete in Bangalore itself. Again, I'm not going to name that person. He's a 16-year-old boy. But the father reached out to us, said, madam, he's always weak. He's really good and in his game, but he feels this fatigue. He can play for 2 hours and he's a cricketer. He can play for 2 hours, but cricket is something where you are looking for at least 5 to 6 hours a day, right? So then his practice, after the third hour, we can see that fatigue level set in. So then what? So then I said, let's do a blood test. I know he's 16. I'm sure you have been, all the mothers, of course, give the best of the foods to their children. Whatever they know this is the best food, they will definitely be giving the next day. But there is certain something is missing. That is the reason that fatigue has set in, right? So when we have done the blood test, we saw actually his sugar levels were very low. So that was the reason he was having this fatigue. And there was another athlete, he was actually having hemoglobin at 9. And especially girls, we have seen the hemoglobin levels and the iron levels being very low. And that is the reason they actually feel very fatigue also. So that better, please, I suggest all the athletes to go for a blood test at least once in 3 months. Ideally, I will say once in 3 months, but 6 months, at least if you can do that, 6 months is definitely a must. Look for your nutrient vitamin deficiencies. I'm not asking you to do like completely all the tests, but there are certain parameters for an athlete, so definitely do for those tests. If you go for any of the Lamy website, you can see all the things they're mentioned there. So there are certain vitamin B12, vitamin D's, calcium, iron, And some of the athletes I have seen, because they're eating so much of exposure to junk food, right? I have seen athletes as young as 18 years also having cholesterol issues. So I strongly urge all the athletes to undergo, unless you do a blood test, you will not know what the body is deficient. It might be you are eating the best of the food, but the thing is, genetically, certain people's genetic makeup is such that though you are eating that best of the food, which is highly, which is high in iron, for all we know, your body is not absorbing it. So still you will fall into that deficiency category. So please do a blood test, and then only, because when you are spending that 1 year of hard work of training, and just because of certain deficiency, I don't want you to lose out on your tournament, right? So just do a blood test, guys, once in 6 months at least. Please do for that.
What is your opinion on BMI index? Most dietitians depend on it. Will it tell the whole story, give the whole picture about?
Um, yes, sir. BMI, it is actually, it gives whether the person is overweight or underweight. But that is that is only for the weight loss we go by that. But for an athlete, that is only one of the parameters we
One of
consider.
them.
Not that nothing, everything doesn't depends on that. We actually go very in depth. We go for a body composition analysis. We
Where
look at their fat percentage, we understand their muscle percentage, how much is, where, which areas is the fat distributed, which areas we need to concentrate, and then we do this blood test also. We understand the blood test, then we do a counseling of 40 minutes where we in depth understand proper requirements. And we go at Lamifit, we go that extra notch. We actually do the genetic test also, to the elite athletes or person whoever is interested in, which will actually give me much more, very very in depth, saying that what type of food is actually is good for your own body, what should you be eating, how much you should be eating, and what are the foods which will help you, and what are the foods you should be avoiding. So there are so many things you should be doing.
Thank you. As a mind coach, I'm more concerned about the stress the athletes undergo. The
Yes,
stress means fear of losing,
yes,
anxiety,
right,
nervousness, panic, and these are some of the symptoms that we find in them.
right,
Now, these are these also pull down performance.
right.
Now, does the food habits and the kind of food they take also induce negative emotions? And I read somewhere that certain nutrients help an athlete to reduce the stress response, like the symptoms I said, the nervousness, the anxieties, and the
Anxiety.
fears, and all those things. What foods brings down this stress, and what food increases stress, especially that of anger? Sometimes we know, no,
Right.
when we eat certain food, your person becomes very angry, like
Yes.
consuming too much of what do you call the spices, especially. Okay,
Right.
please
Right.
go ahead, continue. Yeah.
Okay. So as I was mentioning, right, definitely, like, blood test does help. Actually, when I'm mentioning that vitamin deficiency is not very know that vitamin D, we all know that it is important. First thing when I say vitamin D, right, people think it is important for your bone health and your muscle health. But it is actually very very much associated with your depression and mood disorders also. When a person is having vitamin D deficient, you can easily see that person's mood swings very much.
One moment. I would like to interrupt you. And one of the things we suggest for depression is to go there out in the sunlight.
Yes.
And sunlight gives you plenty of vitamin.
Right, right. It's a full feel. I mean, feel good, right, sir? When you go out, you feel the nature. You are feeling happy. At the same time, the body is helping in preparing that sunshine, right? We are, that vitamin D is there, so that definitely anytime vitamin D for sunlight is good for everybody. So similarly, when your person is eating, we have seen few athletes I have seen, right? They eat of course we all know that athletes junk food is definitely no, but there is a reason also why we say junk food no, because junk food is very high in trans fats. That means because it is a deep fried food at the end of it, right? So a lot of high trans fat. So these trans fat foods, what it do is they do not let the omega 3 to be absorbed, which is very much needed to reduce your stress levels, to reduce your anxiety levels. So you are again, whether you are taking by omega 3, supplement you are taking, but still you are eating junk food. So you are not actually, both you are counteracting. So that is the reason we tell you not to eat any of these high fatty foods, which will actually make you feel sluggish. Again, food, what you eat, right? It shows on your face, it shows on your mood. Few of the days, I'm sure athletes, please do these experiments at home. One day you try to eat very healthy food at night, like in dinner, nice full vegetables, fruits and all that. And next day you eat a lot of high fat, like maybe it could be a pizza, and see how your mood levels are there or how your energy levels are there. You yourself can analyze that. So there are certain foods which help, which will help you to get out of the stress and anxiety. Especially we do suggest walnuts, and which will help you in calming your mind because of its high magnesium in it. At the same time, pumpkin seeds or the banana for that matter, it has good amount of potassium in it, so that again will help you in controlling that anxiety levels of it. So
Yeah.
all
See,
this.
now the pre-competitive anxiety is too high in athletes,
Yes.
especially before the big commencement of their tennis match. They're
Right.
very jittery. They
Yes.
keep moving around. They keep going to the washroom, keep drinking water, and
Yes.
they can't stay in one place. The legs are wobbling. All these are symptoms of stress.
Symptoms, stress.
Pre-competitive. They say once we go to the court, once we start our game, all that goes away. But for some, it is too high.
Yes.
When it's too high, the stress response kicks in. The muscles tighten up. They can't execute freely. They can't
Right.
think properly. All this is happens to the mind. Now, the important part here is you mentioned pumpkin seeds. You mentioned walnuts. Yeah, and how about
Bananas.
almonds? Almonds.
Almonds are also good, sir,
Almonds
but
are good.
yeah, almonds
But
are
but the important part is they know what is good, but in which form to consume. Like say, let us say, I have seen athletes eat a lot of bananas
yes.
in between the point
Fun.
sets and all that.
Right.
Then eat chocolates,
Yes.
chocolates. Then can you just suggest to them what they can readily carry in their bags and what they can ready, or they can keep it in their pocket just before the commencement of the match or during the match? What can they consume to
Right.
bring down, soothe their nerves, bring down their anxieties?
Right. So chocolates, I would say correct it here. Not every chocolate has, guys. Please listen that not every chocolate, not the Cadbury's or toffees which are looking. No, those are not the chocolates which should be eating, because those are again high in sugar. So they will just pump you up your energy and suddenly flatten you out. No, that is not what you want. You should be looking at a dark chocolate, dark brown chocolate. That is the one which we are actually looking at. So where it has 80% of the cocoa in it, that is what it will help you, because again that also has a calming effect on your mind. That will
But
help.
that is also bitter. It is bitter.
Slightly bitter, sir. Actually, so that is the reason it has to be an acquired taste. So once you know, that is going to help you out. So I'm not saying that just before the match, if you eat it, it is going to calm your mind. No, they're not like that. So have it 1 hour before. Dark chocolate is something you can have it at any point of time. Bananas, of course, yes, it will help you in calming yourself. Brazil nuts are again another one of the best foods. Eggs are also very, very good foods. So have them at least 1 hour before your match. So that will help you because it has tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps in creating serotonin. Serotonin is the one which actually
Yes.
regulates your mood. So definitely eggs
Neurotransmitters. Right.
are as a very, very good superfood, you can call it. So
Mm.
definitely eat that. Anxiety, yes, everybody has that, even before the exam, even before the match, or even few people has that anxiety when I have to talk to you guys. Also, I'll be having anxiety, right? So these are all we have to overcome it slowly. Talk to yourself, talk to sir, that will help you out. But yes, these foods. And another main thing is, please concentrate on your sleep. Through the DNA which we do, it does say that how the sleep, when you are getting deprived of your sleep 2 days before or 1 day before, that also has a major impact on your mood levels. So please don't think that I'm tensed, I can't sleep, and that is actually adding up to your stress even more. So please do sleep, have a good night's sleep. It's just another match. Yes,
Oh,
you give your best.
they may ask you for a sedative to sleep.
No. Walnuts are the best sedative. So have it 1 hour before. Trust me, you will have a good night's sleep. Or have a
Okay.
glass of
Okay.
milk. Yeah, walnuts, sir. Have a
Okay.
glass of milk 1 hour before to your bedtime. That will help you to ease out your calmness. Unless you are, lactose intolerant, then please do not have it. But otherwise, it is definitely good thing to have it. You can have.
See, tomorrow is their Olympics game. They
Yes.
waited all their life to get into that thing. Tomorrow is the Olympics. They can't sleep. They have told me. All
Yes,
the
yes,
Olympians have told
absolutely,
me.
sir. Yes.
Olympians have told me, the high jumpers, the athletes, they told me that
Right.
they can't sleep.
Yes,
Now,
you do.
that stress is caused in the anxieties in the mind.
Anxiety. Yes.
And yes, to deal with anxiety, you need to train yourself years
Yes.
before. It has to become a habit.
Absolutely.
Thinking also should become a habit.
Yes.
Along with that, as you suggest, your food that you consume also supplements to that.
Supplements. Yes.
Work together and keep you calm and
Calm and train.
little
Yes.
bit of stress will be there. Useful stress should be there.
It
That's
should be
what.
there. That's what keeps you up, right? That's what makes you prepare yourself. That's what motivates you to work hard. Otherwise, you will be like, yeah, overconfident. It's
Yeah.
okay, no big deal. No,
It
that's
will
not
become
going to help
pathetic. It
you.
means when
Yes.
you are a little bit stress means you care for the performance.
Yes.
The body will
Exactly.
end up preparing for
Prepare.
the competition. Okay.
One point here I want to add, sir. When we do DNA, actually, everybody has this habit of having tea or coffees, right? Few of the athletes have that coffees at the dark shots before the tournaments to have that extra alertness.
Hmm.
But please be aware, if you are a caffeine sensitive person, you are actually adding your stress, you are aggravating your stress. So please do test it on yourself and see that you are like caffeine sensitive or not. If you are caffeine sensitive, do not have it. DNA test will tell you that. If you are because not everybody, just because you would have seen some other person having a black shorts just before the tournament and you also have it, and for all we know you might be caffeine sensitive, and it is not going to help you, but it will actually make you lose your focus. And last thing in the tournament you want is in the last minute, you don't want to lose your focus, you do not want to lose your concentration, so do not do that. So do a proper understand, get to know your body well.
Now, I remember athletes telling me a few when they went to China for the Olympics. Then a few went for the Asian Games, especially when the games are played in northeastern countries,
Not
northeast and Japan,
yes.
Korea, then
Mm-hmm.
this Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, and all the China. They and especially in Thailand, when we went there, we noticed that the oils they prepare are entirely different. It
Yes,
smells differently, totally
different.
different. Now, even the non-vegetarians have told us that we can't eat the non-veg food they prepare there.
Yes,
Now, athletes
yes,
have told us when they go there, the kind of food they prepare, they were not able to consume. They said we lived on cake, we lived on fruits, we lived on then they said juices. They said that is not sufficient, sir, because
absolutely.
before the game, 2 3 days before the game, they go out there and train before the
Right,
competition, and
right,
every day they are starving. That's the only food they get. What
right.
do you suggest to them? How can you help them?
Sir, of course, we are. I'm sure. I don't know if all of you know about Theplas. Theplas stay for a longer period of time. Those are homemade. They you can easily carry out to any place you are going. So please carry those things with you so
Can you
that it is
come again? Can you repeat?
Thepla, Thep. It's a chapati basically, which
Oh,
is made with roti and besan atta and methi, also dry methi, not the raw methi, the fresh methi, but the dried methi, kasuri methi. So those that one stays for a longer period of time, so that you can take it. And peanut butter is another good food which is easily available. I mean, you can carry it with you. Bread, any part of the world you go, bread is easily available, right? So you can stay on this peanut butter. It can be had at any point of a time, whether it is during competition, pre-competition, post, any time of the day. I'm not saying that you just survive only on that, but it is one of the best snack you can have it. And carry with you homemade dry fruit laddus. Again, these can stay for a longer period of time. So these also will give you ample amount of energy. So these are some of the few things. And carry the nutrition bars with you. Or I would suggest, if anywhere you go there is definitely power outlets will be there. So do carry a small cooker maybe. So and then at least you can make rava and khichdi with there. It's then and there itself. Have the khichdi. No need to add anything else. That there you have your own rice. Your carbs is there. Your protein is there, and you are all set, guys.
Oh, that's a wonderful advice here, coming from it. So it's worth its weight in gold because these are some of the practical things they
Practical thing.
experience.
Absolutely, yes.
Because they're really shocked. They don't know what to do. When you
Yeah.
don't get proper food, your mood goes off.
Of course, yeah, and then
Without a
you
proper mood, you
constantly
can't perform. Yeah,
thinking. Yes, yes.
very much. Okay, now coming to the next question. We already spent a lot of time. Okay, now okay, we have dealt with keeping cool, calm, and relaxed is the key to good performance in sports. Athletes are tense. Okay, you already we already dealt with that. Will you allow an athlete occasionally to stray from her diet plan and pamper herself? Because all the time thinking about the sport, all the
Right.
time being serious about the sport, also does boredom to them.
Yes.
Slowly, maybe sometimes they are depressed because they have not achieved and they have not achieved their goals. And all the time thinking about the sport 24 bar 7 into 365 is also not good. Sometimes they need to pamper themselves and go
Absolutely.
out of the way. Will you
Yes.
allow that if the situation demands?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Food for most of us it is comforting. It could be a chocolate, it could be a pizza, it could be just a cup of tea. It gives comfort to us. It relaxes us, right? So and you want to feel good whenever you want to celebrate something. The first thing we celebrate with is food, right? Or you're depressed, you want to rely on your food. So yes, so what we do is when we actually stop one person, restrict a person not to eat something which is any food for that matter, all the time that person will be looking only at that food. The human nature is like that. The minute we restrict, say no, this is not for you, you always want only that. So what we do is at Laminates we say ki every week one meal we give them to have have a choice, like whether it could be an ice cream, whether it could be a burger, whether it could be a pizza, right? Unless they are allergic to it, then we do not suggest it, but otherwise we tell them please go ahead and have it, but rest of the 6.5 days are mine. You will eat whatever I am telling you. So they are also happy at the same time, and we are also happy that they are following all the diet. And yes, we do make sure that they compensate for that extra calories they would have consumed one day early, next day work out more, but otherwise you can eat all.
That's the right. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, what you restrict, they want to have.
Yes.
Don't think of the black cat. Black cat is what they think about.
Absolutely.
So don't think about Coke. Coke is what they think about wherever they see the
All the
advertisement.
time. Yes.
So definitely Coke is not definitely
No,
advised.
not at all.
You
Not.
can tell us about sugar.
Yes.
How bad is this for? You said the deficiency in sugar for a person he was losing energy.
Right.
How bad is excess sugar when they consume through chocolates and Coke and whatever, though to quench their thirst, have the Coke, and how bad is it for the athletes?
So, Coke, not just sugar, we are not looking only at the sugar, but we are looking at the high amount of caffeine also in it. Both are a deadly combination. Very bad. Of course, yes, it tastes as good. You will have that, high key. Yes, I'm having its taste is good, and the face you want, all everybody want it. But remember, anything which gives you that initial instant energy, it flattens you out like that. The minute the high sugar level, the fluctuation in the sugar level, in your body is not good. The bloodstream, the sugar level should not be going up and down. It has to be stable. The reason you are on a diet is for a reason that the energy levels should be very continuously. It should be coming to you in that level, right? So sudden spikes are not at all good for you. The minute the high is there, then the mood will suddenly shut down, and then you were completely blank. What happened? What do I do now? The reaction time actually hinders when you eat lot of sugar. The reaction time, for any sport, reaction time is very important, right? Whether it could be tennis, whether it is you're a cricketer, you're a bowler, or a cricket, or a fielder, reaction time plays a very, very important role. And when you are eating anything which is very high in sugar, your reaction time alters. So do not please fall for that, especially when you are having a tournament. No, keep all these fancy foods, all these junk foods for the day where you are not, where you are at rest. That day, keep it one meal, have whatever you want so that you are not feeling deprived of.
Okay. One second. Okay. Yes, you also spoke about fast food. Wonderful. Now, please throw more light on the protein part because it's so important for an athlete.
Yes, sir.
Protein in it helps you in so many ways.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
I think it is maybe it's at the core. If I say I'm
Yes. It
wrong,
is a building block. At the end of it, it is a building block. You
yeah, yeah,
need that.
please.
For an athlete, all you need is muscle. More muscle, more energy, more stamina, right? And protein is what is needed for that.
Okay.
But there are a lot of misconceptions that when person athlete means first thing they will do is gulp on the protein powder saying that this is the protein, it is I need protein, so I will eat protein, so much protein, right? No, guys, it's not the protein. At any point of time, your body cannot absorb more than 20 grams of protein. So please do not waste that protein powder which you are taking it in high quantities. And moreover, there is a certain time where you should be taking, there is a certain way how you should be taking, how much water. So these are all the nutritionist experts are there available all over. Please reach out to them. We are the ones, we will determine which protein suits your body needs, which based on your sport we will recommend you how much protein you need, at what time you should be taking, and when you are taking high protein, what are the precautions you should be taking care, what are the guidelines you should be following. All those things we will tell you. So please do reach out to any of the nutritionists and they will help you out in much better.
What are the ready forms that I can buy from my store or
Right.
prepare the protein rich forms?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So protein, of course, it is there in most of the foods. It's just that the quantity of the protein varies, right? It is there in the dal, it is there in milk, it is there in curd, paneer, everything. But along with it, there are calories also associated, carbs also associated. So we are looking at higher fat or higher carbohydrate. But we want only the particular protein, right? We don't want the carbs associated coming in that food coming out the fat which is there in that particular food. So that is the reason where the protein powders come in. So whey protein is also that is made from milk only, and there are so many brands available out there. So please do read the nutrition label. What is your requirement and what is the best certification available? Is it tested? Is it that devoid of any of the added sugar in it? So all those things you as an athlete should be aware of it. Read the nutrition label, whether it is a protein or whether it is a food. Read out the nutrition label and see if it is good for you or not. So coming to protein, there are go for the specific nutrition brand. Don't go for any of the local brands, because then we are looking at not so tested ones, then it is actually affecting your health. And do not take a chance with your health, right? You are spending money and you are spending so much time, so the least thing you want to do is whatever you are eating is help affecting your health. So do not do that. So reach out to the good nutrition brands. There are multiple, I don't want to name out any of the nutrition brands, sorry, any of the brands there, but otherwise there are certain brands which we nutritionists vouch for and go suggest only those things, because we have to look out for those banned substances also, right? So especially Olympians, when they are going for these all these international, we do not want them to be coming out of that because you have taken something banned substance. So please do not just take somewhere randomly. Go to a trusted source and buy the whey protein or the pea protein, whichever you are comfortable with.
Now I've seen athletes when my son used to play table tennis. They
Okay.
used to eat a lot of chickis, the
Hmm.
groundnut chickis. The nuts have proteins, and
Right.
there's also some jaggery is there.
Yes.
Does it help before a game?
Up to certain, it is just to more like a give that little bit extra energy, sir. It is not, I would not say that it is a major source of protein, because it has sugar in it, it has oil in it, all those, right? Fat also, right? But if you are looking at a energy snack where you want slightly that initial prep up for that extra energy boost of energy when the tournament is going for a longer period of time, yes, then because nutrition bars are available there. Of course, those are cost sensitive. So that looking at that matter, that is the reason I said take homemade dry
So
fruit
yeah,
laddus.
people have these cravings, no? The what do you call
Sweet, sweet
the
craving.
word, that the proper word to use um, is not coming. Okay, now the cravings come because of that, to beat the
Right.
stress. They then
Yes.
go for extra sugars, that kind
Right.
of thing. So I've seen athletes craving for a lot of sugary things to
Yes.
beat their stress. Yeah.
Right. Not just it's because it is the comfort, sir. They're looking at that comfort, and moreover, sugar cravings are associated with magnesium deficiency also. So if your body is low in magnesium, then also you do have that sugar cravings. So do make sure that it is the food you are looking, or whether the body is telling you something that okay, you are deficient in this nutrient. Okay, but don't just random, because ma'am said okay magnesium I like sweets, so ma'am I could be magnesium deficient, so don't go just like that. There is a certain, again there is a dosage, we will determine that. So do consult a sports nutritionist who is certified to suggest you that particular supplement.
Yes. Then there's a problem for the vegetarians. Non-vegetarians get protein through meat.
Right.
Vegetarians, you ask them to eat a lot of cereals, pulses, and all those things,
Right.
dals, where you lot of protein, and which the lady of the house may not find it very convenient to make, and the athletes may not find it tasty to eat.
Yes.
Is there? I think for them, it's better to give them something ready off the shelf
Absolutely. Absolutely.
than asking them to forcing them to eat
Right.
something, or forcing
Right.
somebody to prepare,
Right.
especially when they are traveling. That happens
Yes.
in every house.
Yes.
When they are
Yes.
traveling to 4 days, 5 days for a tournament, for 2,000 kilometers away from home, you can't make anything.
Right.
So when most of the time they are on the road, let's
Yes.
say. So what ready things they can use, the
Right.
vegetarians can use to get protein for themselves?
Good, very good point, sir. Actually, not just ready. Of course, how much dal can we eat, right? When we are looking at a protein, we go by a very simple formula. For a normal person, we suggest at least 0.8 grams of protein per kg body weight. If you are looking at an athlete, anywhere we will go between 1 to 3 grams of protein per kg body weight. So to reach that much requirement, they should be eating like so much amount of dals and milk or curd, which is not possible, because then we are looking at a higher intake of carbs. So definitely consuming that whey protein is very much easier. Yes, at the same time, it is satiety is also there, and they are meeting their protein requirements also. At the same time, they have, when, as you said, when they're traveling, right, when they're going for 2 to 3 hours, 4 to 10 days outside of the country, we cannot say that okay, I will go and eat my dal there, I will go and eat my chole there. That is not available. So then we are looking at the ease of carry also. Protein powders are very much easy. So whey protein, the, just carry it anywhere you are going, so that will give you the required amount of protein for a day.
Thank you very much. That was a great relief for the vegetarians. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then, okay. Then I've heard that DNA helps. The DNA tests you do helps in sports nutrition and mental health.
Yes.
You are the competent authority to tell us about this. How does
Yes.
it help
So DNA test,
sport
what
nutrition?
exactly? Yeah, sorry. DNA test, how it helps you is how the blood test determines how your body is in present condition, right? Like what you are deficient in. So DNA, what it does is how your genetic body is made up. Like DNA is formed the day you are in, conceived in your mother's womb. That is the time your DNA is formed. So that cannot be changed, right? So it will tell you what it is good for, what food is good for you, what food is not good for you, whether protein, because now athletes, we all know that supplements, we all take protein, or it could be a glutamine, or it could be creatinine. They name, there are so many supplements out there, arginine, beta alanine, right? But are these all needed for you? Will these things give you that extra additional boost for you or not? DNA test will tell you that also. We have launched Lamy DNA, which is one of the best of the products in India right now. We are giving 110 biomarkers. Right now there are so many DNA tests available which are giving around 30 to 40, but we are giving you 110 biomarkers. So it gives you all these details, minute details, how the sleeplessness, how the sleep deprivation is affecting your performance, your mental focus, your physical performance, how the sugar, how the body, if you eat more sugar, how the body will react, what few of the diseases genetically, what are the diseases you are prone to, whether it is a heart related or whether it is diabetes related, are you really prone for that? Because, and another thing very important is athlete restricts their carbohydrate intake a lot, right? A lot of people, they know, okay, I am an athlete, I should not be eating too much I have stopped eating my rice, ma'am, I don't eat rice at all. No, we don't know whether that is, good for you or not. So that also the body, the DNA test will tell you that carbohydrate, when you are eating, how the body responds to it, and how the body, how are your injury levels, whether you are prone to any injury, whether it is a ligament tear, whether it is a ACL tear, are you, so how much, what is your the physiotherapy, what kind of a physiotherapy or rehabilitation program you should be going, all these very 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 detailed details it will give you.
How affordable is your DNA test?
It is pretty affordable, sir. It is once in a lifetime test. So when you are putting so much on your career, so do not think about the price. So what I would suggest is, you can download our app Lami.fit. It is available on Android and iOS, and you can check the Lami DNA. It is there, so you can actually see what all the parameters you can actually test it for. So then you will get a much better understanding there.
Very nice. Now, I wrote a blog maybe 2 or 3 years ago on how the sport is getting older, in the sense, after 35, people are still playing, performing, even
Right.
after 35.
Yes.
One example that we get to our mind is Roger Federer. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
how they are able to prolong, and lot of many tennis players have entered the Grand Slam quarterfinal, last eight, at the age of 32, 33, and 35, that kind of thing. When I did some research on that, it was telling that it is due to the scientific advancement in every area
Every area.
about the kinesiology, the body conditioning,
Yes.
especially the food, that is helping them to helping the shelf life become
Absolutely. We are
much,
prolonging the healthier life.
prolonging the shelf
Yes.
life,
Yes.
helping them, helping their bodies not to break down, because
Yes.
the older you get, the slower you become. The bodies are not that
Absolutely.
strong.
Absolutely.
All these scientific study, the scientific thing that what you're doing is helping them, prolonging them.
Right.
Like all the modern medicine is helping people to live beyond 70 or 80, the average life. This is also helping the life of an athlete. So
Absolutely.
it's really helping them. And definitely, I think one of these DNA tests, I
Yes.
think all these things, definitely they are shortcut, I must say.
Yes.
Instead
Yes.
of doing, you don't have too much time to experiment as athletes.
Exactly.
So definitely here you should take the shortcut,
Shortcut.
not
Yes.
for your
Not
effort.
not the other things, but yes, here you should, because you need to understand your body better.
Yes, for
What will
success
work for you?
you have to
That's
set
it.
burn it out on the court. But to go in the right direction,
Yes.
perfect roadmap, these shortcuts you have to take.
This shortcut. Yeah.
You don't have a
It is.
day to waste, actually.
It's a shortcut, and it's actually even a guide also to your body, right? It's like a question paper. You have the questions, you have the answers. This is your body, this is what it needs, this
Oh
is
yeah,
what it does not need, that's it.
very
So you
much,
prepare for that.
very
Simple.
much, very much.
And that's it, your life is taken care.
Very much, very much.
Yes.
Okay, now maybe coming to the last question of this power-packed interview, discussion. I will not call it an interview. It is a,
Discussions, yes.
yeah. It was really worth. Your center is equipped with artificial intelligence-driven sports and wellness facility.
Right.
What is this all about? You also have your own app, Lamy.
Lamy.fit, yes.
How is it beneficial to athletes, and where can they find the app? Two questions in one, please.
Yeah. So Lamy.fit, yes, because there are so many. If in the market, if we see, sir, most of the apps are weight loss driven, right? It will tell you this is where your weight has been 70 kgs, and you need to, this is now your 55 or 60 or whatever it is. But we cannot quantify for an athlete, for an any person, their health in terms of just weight. right? It is much more way beyond than just the weight, not just the number. It has to be muscle, it has to be fat percentage, everything. So Lami.fit, it is an app. It is actually developed by this is a team of people coming from IISc Bangalore, which is which is one of the prestigious institute in India. So they have developed this app. So what we have done is we have understood everything. And over a period of 10 years of my experience, I actually know what all the things the athlete particularly needs, right? So what all the parameters which we need to be properly analyzed over a period of time. So when this Alami.fit, it's an app, it is available in both Android and iOS version also. So when it will ask you very few basic questions: your height, your age, your current weight, and your target weight. Then you ask like what else here, whether you are a sports person or whether you are looking for a weight loss, and what kind of activity levels. Then it will give you your individual calorie requirement, and then you can start tracking your food. What you are, don't go by don't go by any generalized plan which is available in the internet. You track food what you are eating. So it will tell you this is your requirement and this is how much you have eaten. We have a database, extensive database of more than 30,000 of Indian and Western foods, including all the supplements. Athletes, please listen, including all the supplements, they are there. So you can keep an adding on that one and see what you are eating is right or not. When I say AI, so what we have done is we have gone a little bit ahead and included the DNA also. So it will ask you few questions where it will tell you whether you are lactose intolerant, whether you having diabetes, or you are a thyroid patient, or you have a cardio issues, or whether you are gluten tolerant, right? So then the database is been, uh, we have created it in such a way where it will tell you when you say, suppose you have entered and said that you are lactose intolerant, and when you are entering the food, I'm eating palak paneer today, it will immediately prompt you, you are lactose intolerant and you are eating palak paneer, this food is not for you. None of the apps do that. It will tell you this is the food you are eating, this is how much calories, but it will not tell you whether it is good for you or not. Lami.fit does that. It will tell you this is good food is good for you or not good for you.
A
It will give
warning
you,
bell. It's a warning bell.
yes, and
Does
it will give you.
does a siren go off suddenly? Don't.
No, sir, no, no. Actually, siren does go away for reminders. It will tell you time to drink water, time to drink your lunch, eat your lunch. So those reminders do set are there.
Maybe at some
Definitely.
stage, Lamy.fit may not allow you to go forward. You say buy this package, then it will allow you to go forward.
No, no, these are all available for everybody. It's a
Okay.
premium model. So these all these features are available for all. Anybody can use download the app and start using it. As for the present condition, to help whatever small little thing we can provide to the society, give back to the society. We are giving complimentary free immunity
To
booster
create the
plans.
awareness about health and fitness and
Yes,
this.
so we are giving free immunity booster plans to everybody. So anybody can download a plan and use that diet plan also.
It's very good that you named it Lamy.fit instead of Lakshmi.fit because people would have thought it is all about making money.
Yes, yes. Right.
Okay.
It is Lamy.fit.
Okay, okay. Now,
Lamy means shining. So we want
oh,
person to shine from within.
oh yeah, definitely.
That's what the whole
You have a
concept
very
is.
good vision. Yeah,
Thank
very good, very good. All the best.
thank
Okay, now we have come to the end of the thing. Now let us just check with the Sportrex whether they have anybody has a question for us.
Sure,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think there are many people have been watching this program, but they don't have any questions. Even now, dear audience, dear participants, if you have any question to ask Ms. Lakshmi Pandrala, please type it out on Tribune, speak out, then we will provide you the answers. Please. We don't have much time. We already spent 1 hour and 15 minutes, but it was really worth all the time we spent.
It's pleasure talking.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, let me check whether
Sure.
anyone has come out. No, no one. Yes. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much for that detailed information. This was a really, no, it was a guide to all the athletes, for the right information as to the right food they should consume, the right nutrients they should absorb, and all that. I hope all of many will be watch even the recording of this program and follow according to what you have advised them. And definitely, it's one of the quadrants in that holistic wheel, which will take you to greater heights. So don't ignore the food you eat. You can't eat anything you want. You have to eat in a proper plan, with a proper plan,
Yes,
and you should know yourself first.
that's
For
it.
that, we always have great sport nutritionists like Lakshmi Pandrala, and definitely download the lamy.com app, the Domil.fit app, and start working on it. Any doubts you have about yourself, kindly consult ma'am. She'll
Yes.
definitely help you.
Absolutely. You can reach out to me on any of the social media handles. I'm there on Instagram,
Okay.
Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, anywhere you want to have any questions, you can always reach out to me.
Okay. And if you have any issues with regard to the mind, I am there for you,
Absolutely.
because we both help you to
Yes,
reach higher. So you can't neglect any one part. So I'm always there to help you with your the champion mindset, the winner's mindset, how to handle your emotions in sport. Definitely reach out to me on winningedge.in, www.winningedge.in. Then my cell number is 97393 I'm always there for you. Then watch this the I have loaded my another site with all these powerful videos to help you. They are all free to watch. Visit https sportrex.com/winminds. You will find even the conversation I'm having with Lakshmi ma'am will also be uploaded into that website. It's always there for you to watch. So thank you very much.
thank
Wish
you
you
so
all the
much.
best in your endeavors. I don't know, in future I will not be able to catch you for another interview because
No, no, sir,
you have
I'm
gone
always there.
by that time. So I'm really fortunate. Thank you for speaking to
Thank
Winning
you so
Talk
much.
Show. So all the best in your life.
Thank
Thank
you so much.
you. End the
Pleasure having you, talking with you. Thank you.
pleasure at talking to you. Thank you.